Hail Satan and praise the Dark Lord.
You say, jeez.
They just fucked with the wrong Mexican.
It's time to roll, motherfucks.
Hail Satan and praise the Dark Lord.
Kid AG in the booth, spit fire, no doubt. Podcast killer, got the streets on clout. 20 years deep, fights for evil side. Good as dumb, he the devil, ain't no place to hide. Going deep show, got them demons on call. Little devil whispering, make the angels fall. Mike hot as brimstone, truth is a flame. Good guy shook, Kid AG's Hall of Fame. Kid AG, devil on your shoulder, holding court. Going deep show, evil won't fall short. Whispers in your ear, got you lost in the game. For 2 decades strong, he's been fanning the flame. Flexing his horns, the spotlight is black. Broadcast legend, ain't no angel's track. Every word's a weapon, loaded and cocked. Good's a joke, and it's the evil that rocked. Spinning tails, mixing chaos and sin. Truth taking L's, Kid AG got the win. From the shadows, he pulling the strings. 20 years reppin', the devil's got wings.
Fighting for evil, good as dumb. Time for Going Deep Show. What's up, El Prez?
Hey, man, it's another day, another dollar. And we are going to holla. Rosie's in the house, crashed out on the couch. We got some real cool updated intro music here. You got to let us know what you guys think about this.
I got a bunch of clips. It's going to be a clip show, guys. That, and we got to give you some new names of some chicks to go check out on the interweb. One of them, I'm going to tell you right off the bat here, not to send you away from us, is Cough Drop Cutie. You ever follow Cough Drop Cutie?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're going to want to watch Cough Drop Cutie.
Is she using some halls to go down deep?
I just prior.
Have you ever done that? Used like the Hall's cough drop? As a sex,
the
deal?
You know what we've been doing lately is the Jolly Ranchers.
Oh.
We've been doing the Jolly Rancher swap. It's always fun to do that.
All right. Gobstoppers are a great way to practice, to keep your tongue in, shape for going down.
Gobstoppers?
Yeah, little gobstoppers, you put them in, use your tongue to move around inside your mouth. It's good little practice there for hitting that spot.
So we just had a little nostalgia moment here. We just had a little nostalgia kick.
Yeah.
I opened up a drawer here in the studio because I was like looking for a piece of paper or something. And
you were looking for a condom for my Mike.
Oh, Mike condom. Oh, I was looking for Mike condom. Yes. Okay.
And totally distracted. It must be this Murphy's Mash we're drinking.
The Murphy's Mash is fucking delicious, man.
Oh, man, it's buttery sweet in my mouth.
So I looked down and there's like a bunch of files in there that I've had since I lived in my parents' house. We were talking fucking 30 fucking years ago.
There's still a used condom in there, isn't there?
There might be a condor in there. Did I ever tell you how I used to file my condoms?
No. You filed them?
Well, think about it. Okay, let's say you're a kid. When you're a young person, you're just discovering yourself. Way back in the day, it's a lot longer than it is to think about now.
Yeah,
but when you're living at your parents' house and you wanted to protect yourself because they told you it's important, and it is important. So what you do is you got to hide them somewhere.
No.
Well, what are you gonna do? Just have them up on a shelf and your mom walk in and see like, why do you have condoms?
So a little different story.
Are you
when I was that age, my mom and her man moved to Florida. So I moved in with my dad, and he was never home. And so basically,
she stole his condoms.
No, fuck no. His would be too small. But anyway. So, I just had them right on the shelf, right out there in the open, not hidden, so they didn't get all mashed together and have to worry about a whole like people, when they put them in their wallet, they had the little rounds, the little ring on the outside, shit like that. No, they were just there and available. So
I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay. I started working at the newspaper when I was, I think, just 18. There's this little Mexican chick that was working there. I really wanted to bang her. This is the early days, inexperienced, completely inexperienced. No sense of time, no game whatsoever, no sense of time as far as like how long a sex session should be. No, how long should you be doing this or doing that and doing this, doing that. It was all just like, well, we'll figure it out as we go. So she comes to my house one time. I forget where my parents were. They weren't fucking home. Were they? They may have been home.
Well, you had to time it you didn't know when they were coming home, so you didn't know how long you had.
Right, which makes it hotter, you know, and you almost like rushed, but you don't want to rush. That's the greatest part about when you get to a point when you're with your significant other, when I was with my wife and stuff, you would just have these nights where we're going to have some fun tonight, yeah. And it was this long, drawn out like session of doing things, you know, you didn't have a time limit. It's like, yeah, let's just fucking
put on Led Zeppelin number 4.
Let's just fucking play with each other, right? Well, this was not the case with this girl, and to be honest with you, I was not prepared for that anyway, because you build up a stamina. You don't just when you're young, it's like you fucking you brush against the goddamn wind. You're like, oh shit, I just fucking came.
You're just taking it out. So she touches it.
I'm going to tell you, this is how this scenario went. She comes over to the house. She was cute little fucking Mexican chick, right? Tiny little body, not big in the booby department. Her ass was pretty solid. So we go into my room and we're getting close and we're fucking kissing and stuff like that. And we both are getting into it. We're like, okay, we got to make this happen. But the fact of the matter is, I was prepared, but like a fucking idiot. I put my condoms into one of my baseball card boxes. Okay?
Oh boy.
All right. So.
And what team was it?
No, but which baseball card box did I put it in? To this day, it's probably still in that fucking baseball card box because I couldn't find the motherfucker. So I'm digging around trying to fucking find it and blah, 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 blah. At one point, I think I ended up finding it, right?
Yeah. Or one of them.
I put it on. I'm fucking starting to go, and I come so fucking fast in this thing, I have to pull the, we shouldn't be doing this card. Okay? How fast do you...
Trying to figure out an out.
Right.
Like, didn't you just come?
No, it was because it was.
I
don't know. The thing is, I've always wanted to ask her. I've always wanted to bring her on the show. Why not? I'll bring her on the fucking show.
Bring back that moment
and bring back. Hey, let's talk right now, okay?
Yeah.
Do you remember the time when you came to my parents and we couldn't find the condoms and we did? Then I pretend like I fucking didn't come. Remember that? Till this day, do you still think I did? And she's like, or did you understand that I already fucking blew my load and then you fucking didn't even know? So it's like, yeah, I did. So. After that moment when I couldn't find the condoms, the easiest way I had a filing cabinet next to my desk in my mom and dad's room, at my room at my mom and dad's house. So I had a folder, and you know how back in the day you labeled A, B, T, everything was alphabetical. So I literally put the condoms in the C folder.
Or were they under T for Trojan?
No. Prophylactic. No, it was
Ramses. See, you probably don't realize, you know, like when Ramses came out, like there used to only just be Trojan condoms, and then Ramses came out. They gave you a choice, and they were spermicide. Oh yeah, you know. And we used to buy them like they'd have them on the counter like for 30 cents a piece. You know.
When's the last time you bought fucking rubbers?
Actually, probably going to be buying them soon, so I can throw them in my kid's bed once he starts. You know, yeah. So
the last time I bought condoms was June of last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're snipped and you're in a monogamous relationship, you know.
So you haven't had you're buying them for him. When's the last time you had to buy them for you? Fucking decade ago?
No. It was probably about 4 years ago, 4 or 5.
So wait. You've had you've been snipped longer than that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But there's people that you encounter or with that you know you don't know what their history is. I mean, you take it on face value, and they don't know what my history is, and you know you're not going to run out and go get a health test, so you wrap it. You know,
just want to make sure you're not picking up any snoochie moochies.
yeah, snoochie moochies. Yeah, no, I mean, it's some people, no matter what, they feel comfortable with whether you've been fixed or not. You know, still wrapping that thing.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Or sometimes they just like little rib for their pleasure.
Well, that, and I think it does prolong it now for me. And one thing that I like to use from time to time, I haven't done in a while, is use cock rings. You ever use a cock ring?
Oh, yeah. They have 3 different sizes.
3 different sizes. You ever put all of them on at once?
Well, you do the balls with one, got your cock in the other. They've got. Have you tried the vibrating one?
The vibrating one, yes, I have.
Vibrating little head that goes above.
The photos that I just showed you, I used to do that with that.
Yeah,
it was a good goddamn time, man.
Toys are a lot of fun. I mean, toys are a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's
How about you and the new lady, man? You guys rocking toys or no?
Oh yeah.
This is really good to bring up because 2 years ago now, the woman that I was seeing, she got pissed off that I even suggested that her and I did use toys at one point while we were playing around on this show. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Listen, you can't get your little vagina with slivers in it. When I'm in here talking about literally I'll talk about my fucking piss hole. I'll talk about fucking all sorts of debaucherous fucking itchy assholes and all sorts of crazy fucking nipple twisting, piercing, fucking sucking, fucking licking,
Nipple
everything.
clamps.
I don't give a fuck. Okay. You're over here fucking like, you said the words and I didn't like them. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to hear people complaining about what they can't fucking handle ever.
So,
because I'm going to complain that I can't handle you not handling shit. Okay. How about that? Did that work out for you?
Yes. But you might remember me talking about my kid, and I don't want to call him the kid because you're the kid, but
AG.
we went to Meijer because I was like, these are what you really should be buying. This is what you should be looking for.
So how is it? Are you guys? You have a good relationship like that where he doesn't feel like, Dad, because I don't know if I could do that with.
He was very awkward at the start of the conversation, but my mom was a nurse. So not to digress too much, it was like, hey, this is what it is. This is the clinical, and everything else. So pretty open forward. And I've been that way with him of like, look, this is awkward. You can't just go to your bros and talk about this shit.
Right.
You could, but they don't know anything at all. So I'm like,
they know as much as you do.
yeah, I'm gonna talk to you like your dad, but yet also, dumb it down and that. So we go into Meijer and they've got rings, toys. They got lube.
Is he asking about these things?
Well, he was like, what are those up at the top? I'm like, you'll get to those. But it's important for you to know because,
So he's got something to look forward to. Are you envious of the fact that he doesn't know these things? And it's
women are going to love my kid because the knowledge that he's going to have.
When you discover this fun things, I mean, even now, I had some fun this morning. It's like when you get to the
you
point
were still on time here. Wow,
dude, I did all sorts of shit, man. I took a shower. I fucking shoveled the driveway, picked up the dog, fucking came.
Yep, there you go.
Showed you how to do some fucking new podcasting
that's
shit.
really cool. So yeah, but no, it's for him. It is going to be kind of interesting. But back to the whole toys thing, it's a lot more out there and accessible. It's not so much, looking at Adam and Eve and, for getting toys from there and always the free disc, but
I love
we
the
don't have
fact-
cinema arts anymore.
I know. And here's the thing. It's really fucked up. I just saved a video on my YouTube watch later list, and it's the end of restaurants.
Oh, like the end of Hooters
and Twin Peaks and
the
Tilted Kilts and all these kind of places. And I'm just like, no. Do not take them away from me. I want to go to Hooters right now just for thinking of it. You know what I mean? Have you gone to the Hooters in Saginaw?
Yeah, we were there in October.
Dude, love that place, man.
Yeah,
love that place.
End of October,
Fucking great.
November, somewhere around there.
What I've noticed though, the Hooters in Saginaw, and I don't know if this is just in general if they change their outfits more, but those pants
shorts
now,
are different.
the shorts are straight up their asses, man. Straight up their asses.
They're trying to cover more, but they're high rise almost.
It's those fucking mom jeans influenced fucking shorts, right?
Yep.
Which I don't like, but it does probably cover up some fupas that these chicks have. Some of these chicks got some fupas. Some of these chicks got some fat upper pussy areas.
We all still know some of the OG Hooter girls that worked here in down Bay City.
I want to bring them in. I think it would be great to bring them in to do this podcast. I think it would be awesome. Nostalgia at its finest, especially for what we talked about, because I can go back and find all the Red Eye clips and replay them. And he's talking about having sex with them and fucking trying to get with them and how much money he's blowing on all this stuff. And it would be nostalgia.
But have you ever sat in on one of their managers' meetings when they have to come out and tell them to lose weight? I was in one. And I was there just to deliver coffee to a couple of friends because we had been out fucking partying the night before and everything.
Oh my God, dude, seriously.
And so having to listen to one of the male managers sit there like, hey there, you need to drop a few LBs, and everything.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This makes me love that place even more.
So
Don't get me wrong. Listen, I don't understand. This is something that really, really bothers me, okay?
Because it's the image.
If I put on a few extra pounds, I'm not stupid in trying to convince myself that I didn't do that thing, okay? These bitches knew they probably should have been fucking a little more tip-top instead of going out and doing coke all night and fucking drinking and eating pizza till fucking 5 in. Taco Bell in it up back when it was affordable, so you could get a whole fucking 14,000 tacos for $5, you know what I mean? You stop, okay?
The six-pack they used to have tacos for,
I've had this conversation with the female that I brought up earlier on the screen that we were just talking about. And one of the things that really stands out for me with her, she's still a beautiful woman. She's gorgeous. Still to this day, she's got a couple young kids and everything.
Oh, wow.
But she brought up the fact that somebody was attempting to date her, or he was considering dating her or being with her. And she said that this guy told her, quote unquote, "You have so much potential."
Yeah, those backhanded comments.
You have so much potential. And here's what it boils right down to, okay? The reason he probably said this, and I'm not even going to say probably, definitely the reason he said this is because he went and scoped your Facebook or your Insta, and he saw what you were or what you looked like. Now, she was gorgeous. She was doing these calendars and competitions and things. She's great. The chick is so fucking awesome. She's great. I love when we hang out. There's really no filter and stuff like that when it comes to shit. She's good stuff. I'd love to bring her in here. I think she would come in and do the show with us. But the end of restaurants. Fuck you. Fuck right the fuck off. There's not going to be end of restaurants. We don't want to end of restaurants. Okay, we want more restaurants.
I'm trying to remember the one.
Don't take my restaurants.
There was one when I was living in Nashville that was trying to. It was more of a NASCAR theme. It had a bunny theme to it.
NASCAR, huh? NASCAR restaurant?
Yeah. It was like, it had a bunny theme to it, and that was their mascot and everything else. But it was definitely a ripoff of Hooters. This is even before Twin Peaks or Tilted Kilt came out, and it didn't last so long. It was like one restaurant they had or two in the area. But there's only 3 left in Michigan.
But there's Twin Peaks. I've been to a few Twin Peaks. In fact, I went to 2 Twin Peaks in one night, waiting for somebody to get back from the airport back in the spring or late fall. And
one here is on Mound Road.
Yeah. There is Tilted Kilts. I still think there are Tilted Kilts somewhere.
I've been to the one outside of Chicago.
But the best one. Not really the best. I'll say this right now.
Teasers was the name of the place that was NASCAR themed in Nashville.
Teasers is good. Yeah. Here's the thing. There is a place called the Lake Point Yacht Club down near Livonia, I think.
Okay.
North of the airport. Anytime I got to go pick somebody up at the airport or anytime I go to a Tiger game, I will stop in there. And it's a bikini bar. It's essentially a bikini bar. And there's a bunch of girls in there that are wearing, they pick out their outfits. There's no uniform. There's no Hooters, short, orange and black. Everything's matching. None of that stuff. Which to me, it can be good. It can also be fucking awful.
Based on what kind of tips they think they can make.
Well, yeah, and then they always pick the top notch one to sit behind the bar, do her thing behind the bar. But the last couple times I've been down there, I don't know if I was getting there late after a game or what, but their lighting needs to be fixed. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It needs to be fucking fixed.
Here's the reason why. Some of these bitches.
Cottage cheese.
They did. They had a little bit of
cottage cheese.
Okay. That's some big old booties, okay? And when the light's not hitting it.
Yeah.
It looks fine. Like, well, okay.
It makes you not want to hit it.
But when the light is hitting it doesn't look good. Okay?
Yeah.
And yeah, I went down there with the racers the one time to a Tiger game, and we stopped there. We usually would stop there and check it out. And she likes looking at girls too. She likes looking at the stuff. And Did
she hit from both sides?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, there's both sides of the plate happening sometimes in that one. I don't know how much detail she wants to get into that, but yeah,
leave it at that.
I have literally been at Jake's downtown and gone to the bathroom and coming out, and she's making out with the chick. Yeah, it's hot as fuck.
Hot as fuck.
Yes. So, in fact, the one time we talked about this on the podcast when she was in here, we went to the machine shop. After the show, we saw Static X. Okay.
Cool.
And we're done, and outside the front there, you can go get a bar or a beer out at the front. And this woman comes out, blonde beauty. I got pictures of her. Comes out standing by us, and her and Erasures, they hit it off. And I'm talking to the guy that this woman is with, and I was like, "What's going on with you guys? What is your first time here? Where are you guys from? Blah blah blah." They were from somewhere down south, and he was like, "First date." I'm like, "First date, hey?" I said, "How's it going?" He gave this face like, "It's all right. It's going okay, I guess." So I literally turned to like go get another beer again. And this is the situation. I turned to get another beer, and I turned back around, and this blonde fucking beauty is making out, kissing up on. It was within like I've never seen it before. This is within like 30 multiple times I've seen her within minutes of meeting somebody, and they just can't stop. They want to just kiss. And I'm like, fuck yeah, this is fucking great. It's fucking amazing.
So the guy that was with the other girl,
he was not.
Was he outside kicking himself or what?
He was not.
Crying his beer?
Well, what's funny about these pictures, I'll show you in a little bit here.
Yeah.
Is he's in the background, and you can see he's kind of like,
what the fuck do I do? Shit, can I handle this? I'm gonna be trading swords with some dude I haven't met before.
And the thing is, okay, the one time at Jake's, our friend the Blondie was there with us, and she will tell you this: the girl that she was kissing was fucking gorgeous. Like I was just like, I'm like, I wish I was fucking making out with that chick, man. I was like, damn. Anyway, how did I get onto this? How did we switch over to this? We totally got sidetracked. Okay, we were talking about going down to. Oh no, I know what it was. It was the damn lighting at the fucking Lake Point Yacht Club.
Yes.
Listen, guys, okay. There's technology out there, okay. There needs to be some more subtle. No more top down. And definitely take the lighting away from the area where the girls are putting in the orders, because all of them have to congregate there, and all you're doing, every dude who's in there watches.
Doing this.
Listen, we're smart, but boys, girls, we think we're dumb. We're dum-dums, but we are for the most part. We want to keep that illusion. But here's the thing: when it comes to scoping out people or people watching or looking at chicks, we find the best spots to do people watching. And when we sit at a place like this, you watch the register, you watch the place where they're putting the orders in. You just do, because you don't have to look anywhere else. They are all congregating. They all have to come to this fucking spot. So you get as close to that area where they put the orders in.
So you sit at the bar.
You sit at the bar, or you sit somewhere where you're angled towards that that computer, where the fuck out there punching it in, right? On an iPad nowadays, whatever. Last time we were there, it was fucking ridiculous. Because this girl, she was our waitress, and she was cute, and she had just the perfect little curves, nothing big up top, and just like she had some hips on her. But the second that she went into this, like it was like a spotlight was shining right into her cottage cheese ass, man. It was like, boom. It was just like, yeah, what the fuck is going on? Body shaming.
Yeah, just don't look there. Don't do her from behind. Don't
Depends. If she's bent over just right, all of those cottage cheese marks go away. As long as she arches her back just right.
Yep.
What causes cottage cheese, though, by the way?
Celluloid.
It's celluloid.
Celluloid.
Celluloid? Is that what it is?
They need,
celluloid.
That's
the worst.
Let's just not go there.
Oh, come on, man. Let's go there. You ever been with a fatty before?
Everybody's taking one for the team.
Yeah, it's called the slump buster. We call them slump busters here in the biz.
Yep.
We all know what a slump buster is, right? It took me a long time to get into a slump buster. That bitch could suck a dick, though. I'll tell you that right now.
They usually can.
They have to, because they fucking need to help themselves. They better have a personality. Yeah. A fucking fat bitch with no personality, useless.
Sometimes one could back you right up that the next thing you know, you're sitting on your friend's head and they're like, what the hell is going on?
You want to play a clip and reset ourselves here before we get too much trouble?
Yeah, sure. Allegedly, that happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything here. Listen to this shit, okay? We got a woman here, skinny little chick. It's going to be talking about stripping. Ready?
All right.
But it's a lovely John Denver cover song. It's a ballad.
So
and it's
she's
all
kinda
about
like
loose
Phoebe
whores.
with the
Okay?
blue bra.
She got a little blue bra. I don't know. I'd probably do her. I'd throw it in her. She's she's at her worst in this picture.
Something about Mary hair going on.
Yeah. Here we go. Listen to this shit.
27, aging stripper, flexible on hooking if customers don't tip her. Sweetly dancing under the black light. If you got the urge, she'll come home with you tonight. Taking loads, blowing schlong, doing coke, hitting bongs, put pinky in ya. If you wanna blow a schlong, taking loads.
I love how you discover things like this. It's great.
I think that's a song that she sang about her own personal experiences.
I think so. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Taking a pinky in her.
Yes. So if we haven't offended you yet, we'll get to you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's the new year.
Before we began this episode of the program, we were looking at some not videos of the slideshow, my year-end review. I always do a year-end review. I don't like to do social very much. I'll take a social network, like a new social network, like Retro, where we've been using Retro.
Yeah.
I love Retro because I only have 8 people. I think 8, maybe more now.
I got you and Blondie, and maybe that's it.
Yep,
Nobody else is.
I love the Retro. I love Retro. I think it's because it's like a little kind of like walled off garden. Only my people get to see it. And the thing that they've accomplished there is if you don't post or use the social network, you don't get to view other people's stuff.
Yep.
And that's a really great idea. I think that encourages people to post more. And it's only a matter of time before dipshits at Meta and Facebook and all these other places go. I mean, to get access to Grok on X, I had to have been active on X for 30 days. I've had to post things. I had to do things. They wouldn't let me just get access to it, which I thought, okay. But this is from a paid account. I was going to pay them, and they're like, sorry, we don't even want your money because you haven't been using it. To me, they've done something there where it has encouraged me to use it more. And then once I got hooked on using the AI stuff, it does all the stuff for me that I need it to do. So tell me the reason that you got off of it, because you did mention that you stopped using it because of the political bullshit and stuff.
Yeah, when everything went through and it was bought out. I mean, and I haven't went back. I did add Blue Sky. Mm-hmm. I've already admitted I added it. I had 2 bot accounts of supposedly, hot looking chicks wanting to follow me. Why? I don't know. In regards to it. So I did use the picture from being in here though as my profile pic on it. So
one thing I want to talk to you about here. We were just talking about the AI and the way that the world is going to move forward here. You're not going to know whether or not what we consume is even real. Mm-hmm. Whether it's created by a real person or a story that's just fucking made up or whatever it is. But what I've heard, and I think they fully admitted it, Meta is going to start feeding or putting out AI personalities and accounts into the system so that you're not going to know if they're real or not. They fully admitted this, I believe. I correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody who hears me say this, but I think they're going to start putting in AI characters and personalities and accounts into the system so that if you friend this thing, you could be friending someone who really doesn't even exist.
So it's more of the Ready Player One, kind of deal.
Well, if you think about it, the reason
the Oasis.
I hate to even suggest this, but I think this week's announcement of them dialing back on the outsourcing of the moderators, it's because they figured out a way to make AI moderators do it for them. That just seems, of course, anybody who's listening to me knows any more about this. Of course, they're going like, oh, fuck yeah, duh. And, but
But
At what point? How many times do you think at the age we are right now, and over the course of the next 5 years, are we going to be interacting with somebody who isn't even real?
and again, it makes the case we all joke around about people living in their basement that are very unsociable. This gives them a social atmosphere to be in, when it comes to it. So it's going to be interesting. Some of this, eventually I think is going to steer some people away from that site, and it'll draw other new people in.
I'm already steered away from that site.
So,
But since you have been off of X, though, I'll tell you this. Ahead of the election, it seemed way more middle of the road. It wasn't pushing an agenda one side or the other. It was giving me more of the accounts that I actually followed. Post-election now, it's definitely more Trumpian. And I don't know if
do you think it's going to take over Truth Social and
it's showing much more. How the best can I describe this? It's showing many more accounts that I don't follow, and it's much more of the algorithm kind of feeding in what it thinks I want. No matter how many times I block or skip those things that I don't want to see, it hasn't learned. And I find this happening with stupid Siri on the fucking phone. If this all the AI stuff. And again, this goes back to the AI stuff with Apple. The Apple intelligence. Okay, we just last episode of the show when we recorded, we were talking about the Zuckerberg criticizing Apple for not making new innovative things and this and that. And Apple has been late to the game when it comes to many, many things. They didn't create the phone. They didn't create the tablet. They didn't create the iPad first. They didn't create any of this shit first. They just see what's going on with it, and then they kind of go like, well, let's try to do it better. Let's have a little more control over it. When it comes to the AI stuff, where I get pissed off at these assholes is it's the same as when they decide that we're going to switch cords. We're going to go from 32 pin to lightning now. We're going to fucking USB-C. And anybody who has these things prior to that, you're fucked. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. You literally have to buy the most current, like the iPhone 15 and 16 in order to even use the Apple Intelligence stuff, okay?
Right.
I get it from a business perspective. I get it. But these assholes think like we're not going to go get the new ones. We're already taught. We're already in this cycle of I get mine every three to 4 years. I get my new one. Mm-hmm. I was like an iPhone 11. I'm a 13. Now I'm going to be a 17. It's like,
oh shit, I broke it.
Right. Unless it's oh shit, you broke it. But we're all in the cycle to get the new ones. It's like getting a new car at this point. Every time we have to get a new phone, we got to get it to if we break our car, got to get a new car. If we break our phone, we got to get a new phone. It's a part of life. It's embedded in us. But what pisses me off right now is I can't use the stuff with the Apple Intelligence on my phone, which makes Siri is the fucking worst. Siri sucks so fucking bad.
You're saying you need a new phone.
Yeah, I do.
That's what I'm hearing.
I do need a new fucking phone.
5 minutes later, it's just Alan, the kid needs a new phone.
But I'm happy with my phone. I'm happy with it. It's done me no wrong, man. I love it. I love my phone. It's fine. It's great. I don't need a new phone. There's no need. It's just a desire now because I want to start fucking doing more serious shit. But I can talk to ChatGPT right now without any issues.
Borrow Black Widow's phone. She's always got the newest phone.
Does she?
She always does. Yeah.
She just texted me, actually. I asked her what she was up to. She's napping.
What?
Fucking what the fuck? It's like one of the
How many drinks did she have last night?
I don't know.
She must have been at the other dude's house.
So I need to ask, sir, should I ask my ChatGPT? See, here's the thing. I can't pay for any more of these fucking services. How much are you like? Do you pay for any AI, any social, anything? Like, what do you actually use? First of all, what do you use versus what you actually pay for? Do you pay for any of this stuff?
So if you don't know me by now,
you will never
if it ain't free, I ain't using it. No, I do pay for my son's Spotify music, and I pay for iTunes. Other than that, I'm using all the free social media that I have. That ChatGPT, it'll tell me if I've done too much in one day and I have to, start to pay or whatever it is, or went above my allotment. but I'm not on this as much as you are because the industry you're in, this is more of a tool that you use it for work and life and everything else. Where for me, I did use it for my work review, but it was free. Yeah. So, did you realize a Jewish man bought Pornhub?
What? First of all,
I forget. This is on my list of things to talk about.
This is something that we have not talked about.
Yeah,
how
about
fucking Florida shut it down.
Yeah, 3 years ago. And there was a reason for it with that age 18 and everything else that they've, because you have to now click on being of 18 or show it. That's why Florida shut it down.
No, they wanted to use the photo of your ID, and they wanted to do it every time you logged into it. Like what? No, just.
But you can get around it through a VPN. Yeah, that's what I've been told. But most people don't have a VPN.
I don't want tech support to get me to jack off. I need my tech guys to come in and fucking fill it in.
I should have sent you the article, but anyway. Some Jewish dude bought it 3 years ago.
How much did they pay for that shit?
I don't know.
It's got to do. That's one of the most.
Hold on a second. I'm going to look it up here.
It's one of the most heavily trafficked sites on the planet. There's no doubt about it. That's one of the things Zuckerberg was talking about on the Rogan podcast, that over a third of the earth is on any of their social, Facebook, Insta, Threads. Okay. Between the three of those, almost half the fucking planet is on those social networks. I mean, fucking hey, dude. That seems like, and again, to me, that seems like a headache. It just seems like a fucking headache.
Wait a minute. Did you know there's a Pornhub amateur program on how to make money on Pornhub?
What?
The rate you get paid depends on the performance of your videos, views plus ratings, the average RPM, rate per mile, or dollar per. Interesting.
It has to be a response to OnlyFans doing what they've done.
Pornhub owner agrees to pay $1.8 million in independent monitor to resolve sex trafficking. This is back from 2023, December of.
So did the site sell then to this person, or did they because that does not seem like a lot of money to buy a website. That site is worth fucking bazillions of dollars. The traffic that thing gets.
I'm going to put in who owns Pornhub.
I'm more of a X-Hamster, XNXX, or T-Blop. You ever been to T-Blop?
No, I did not know about that. I know people know about RedTube and Pornhub. Okay, here we go. Pornhub is a Canadian-owned internet pornography video.
No wonder Donald Trump wants to have Canada as a 51st
sharing
state.
Website, one of several owned by adult entertainment conglomerate AYLO. As of August 2024, Pornhub is the 16th most visited website in the world and most visited adult website.
There's 16 other websites in the world that get more traffic than Pornhub.
Yep. So 2023 is when they sold, actually on St. Patrick's Day, believe it or not. So new private equity firm announced its acquisition of MindGeek, which owns Pornhub and other adult entertainment enterprises. Yeah.
I mean, they're coming after it. I think there's 17 states right now that have implemented the same thing that Florida has, where they will not allow you to get access to it unless you give them an ID. Now, this is the start of the shit. I don't want that. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go off on a little rant right now.
Sure,
okay?
Sure.
This is just parents and people not wanting to figure out what their kids are looking at. Okay, that's all it is. Boils right down to that. We've given them their phones. Oh, fuck. Let someone else be their fucking parent now by stopping these websites. No. That's not what the internet is about. The internet is about, if I decide right now to put up a website about any fucking thing I want, okay, I can do that. Still, right now, I can think in my fucking fucked up mind anything I want to make a website. I can go online. I can fucking make that website. And that website now exists, and I can tell people about it, and they can go there and check it out. End of story. Done. It can be about my fucking pubes. You're turning gray if they do, okay? Gray lefty. I got one gray pube. Remember this back in the day?
It's on the left side?
Left side. I monitor it. Use some Just for Men down there. Called together.
Sure didn't get stuck in your boxer shorts or something?
No, probably in some chick's teeth, and she pulled it out for me. It was fine. Yeah. But here's the thing.
That's the first sound you hear after making oral sex.
You know my ex, we were just looking at the pictures of earlier.
Clean shaven?
Yeah. No. I would always, after going down on her, I would go to the bathroom and I would just be like,
I think we've all done that.
hi, honey. She's like, thanks. I remember her like yelling, thanks a lot. I can hear you. I'm like, you stop dribbling your fucking cream into my fucking mouth, man. Dude, she used to cream like a motherfucker. Anyway, how do we get on this? She would be like, I can hear everything you're doing. Oh. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Hot to eat.
No, don't get me wrong. She tasted fucking great, dude. Oh, God. Yeah. Anyway.
We were talking about creating websites, and you can create anything you want about your pubes.
What I'm saying
the one
to
gray,
you,
one on the left side.
This goes back to all these social networks thinking they need to fucking babysit everybody. People, handle your own shit.
Just don't do dumb shit.
Handle your own shit, okay? That's like, I have a dog. I have to handle shit with her because she's a dog, and
Literally, figuratively.
She relies on me to feed her, to take her out, to go take her for a walk, to do things. I have to do things with my dog because I have her. She's my fucking responsibility. You have kids. It's your responsibility to take care of your kids, okay? Now, this whole fucking world now exists of people who can't fucking do shit on their own, and they need some little fucking moderator to handle things so that they don't get, I gotta go through the world with my blinders on. Where are my blinders? Oh, fuck, I don't have my blinders.
I got news for you.
What the fuck is going on?
I got news for you. So basically, the new commander-in-chief that's elect right now,
Cheeto Man?
you can't do it for yourself because nobody can do it better than he can. Nobody's going to be able to do it better than he can, and it's going to be wonderful and great, and just it's going to be awesome.
I'll tell you, listen, you can make America great again as long as it's back when porn was fucking free on the internet to look at any time you fucking
wanted. Let's go back
wanted.
to old school. Let's go back to the mags.
It's like you were saying earlier, when all this shit goes away, what do you got? You got to have the mags.
I mean, it's a good thing I've got some of the basement my kid could steal the centerfolds out of.
I just can't comprehend in my brain.
Do you remember the little peeper things, those little viewfinder deals where you'd have like the little dirty picture in there or the pens that you'd flip upside down? I mean, look at the old school things we had to use. And now kids could just create shit on their own.
Well, they're creating the AI.
That's it.
Yeah, they're creating the AI and doing all that stuff. But what it boils down to for me is, at what point did we start coddling everybody to where you just can't see or hear things that make you feel weird? I feel weird. It's like, okay, get a grip. We're not here to babysit you. You have to figure your own shit out. Okay. The first step, we're going to have lesson number 1, how to turn things off on your phone. Okay. I heard some things on my phone. Well, it's your phone. You can choose what to hear on it. Isn't that fucking amazing?
Or what websites to go on.
If I choose to go listen to fucking chicks gagging on dick 24/7, that's what I fall asleep to every night. Okay, if I want to go hear that over and over because it puts me to sleep, how dare you fucking take that away from me? Right?
Big Brother's got to quit finding out what you're doing in your own house. And this chick, by the way, on the screen, that looks like she just did her personal best reps.
We're gonna shift.
Who is this?
We're gonna
Fine
play.
young
We're gonna
lady.
this factors in perfectly to what we're talking about.
Is
Okay?
she here local? Or?
I'm gonna play a little clip for you guys, and you're probably not gonna be able to handle it because it has to do with sticking dicks in butts. Okay. This is a warning. I know I have to do a warning. Everybody needs a warning now. Everybody has to have a warning. Here's your warning, assholes who can't handle fucking anal. Or poo-poo.
No pun intended.
Or poo-poo on pee-pees. Okay, here we go. This is the song.
So she allegedly does anal.
No, not even known. Why would you associate that with her? She's just working out. She's just listening to this song.
Oh.
This is her reaction to the song, okay?
All right.
Here you go. Listen.
Hit it.
Listen to this shit. It's fucking good.
Please don't fuck me in the ass tonight. That Popeye's fried chicken ain't sitting right. And please don't try to stick it in all quick, or you'll end up with some shit on your dick. Don't try to sway me by putting on that aretha, or on your dick. Please don't drive down my Hershey highway. I just drank some Malox, now you're acting gay. And please stop fingering my brown-eyed butthole.
Don't go in there.
You asked for it. Yeah, I was waiting for you to ask for it. Because I was like, I'm going to bring up this chick. She looks cute and everything. She's working out. She's just... That's
me.
By the way, that song will be in your head the rest of the day.
The original song I'll never listen to again the same way.
I know.
Act Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Was that one of the songs you created?
No, that was not one that
really?
I created. I wish I created that one. Fucking yeah. So what else did you have on your list today? You brought some things, didn't you?
We talked a little bit. You said there was an article that we brought up because the last time we talked a couple episodes ago was
Oura Ring.
Oura Ring.
Yes, let's talk about this.
So again, it's a tracker. It tracks your. I haven't bought one yet. Looking into it because
I
it kind of looks like a wedding ring though. That's the one thing I don't like.
Fuck that.
But it's very cool. How much are they? I haven't even looked into that pricing.
Well, again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. There's been rumors that Apple's coming out with one of these fucking things.
Right.
And I don't know. I fought hard not to get the Apple Watch. Did not want the Apple Watch. My boss had the Apple Watch. He had the phone. He had the phone, iPad, watch, computer. And I would sit in a room near where he was, and anytime he got an alert, it was like everything was buzzing and everything was going off. And I was just like, nope, fuck that shit. I am not gonna have that where the watch is going off and the iPad's going off and the phone is going off and your computer's going off. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's true. Now, since then, I have bought Apple Watch. Love the thing. Love how it keeps track of things. I don't have it on today because I fucking didn't charge the fucker. Yeah. And that's the only thing that they need to improve. But this Ring thing, how much could they possibly monitor with? I mean, is there the battery? How can you charge the thing? How can you do what is it?
So you remember Fitbit has the Flex. So the Flex, it was just like it would fit in a little band. You could wear it as a necklace and everything. Mm-hmm. That I loved because it tracked your steps. It kept your heart rate, kept your sleep, kind of the basic shit you want to know about. But you could wear, like, if you had a really nice watch, you weren't taken away from wearing that. It was waterproof. You could, wear it doing sports. It didn't get in the way as much as what the other was. I find, like, it sometimes is nice to look at a text message on the watch. So you're going to miss out on those things. But for what I understand, the heart rate and everything else, talking to my friend that's got one over there in Caddy, she's loving it. She thinks that, she's no longer wearing the watch. She likes the freedom, especially, with work, not having to worry about banging into something or that, and the Ring's freed it up. So
I don't know. It's just another goddamn thing to charge up and stuff.
Yeah, it is. And eventually it's got to go back the other way of not, all these devices, things that we keep with us. It's got to go backwards a little bit of, just stepping away and giving yourself a day off without anything. You probably won't even miss having your watch on.
Between the Ring, the watch, any necklacey type of thing you could wear. Yeah. And you know what's coming? It's the glasses. And I'm waiting. I'm down with the glasses.
That's easy for me because
me too. Yeah.
Got to wear them anyway.
I've always liked wearing glasses. I have no problem wearing glasses. Like when I got glasses, I was like,
by the way, those new ones you got on look pretty damn good.
They're the cheapest ones. I don't want to tell anybody because I'm not sponsoring, but I'll tell you later. I love getting glasses in different styles and stuff. Yeah, it's cool to do that.
I dropped new lenses in these ones. These are new. My old Ray-Bans. It's pretty easy to drop new lenses and a lot cheaper than taking them into a regular optometrist.
So you mentioned to your friend that we had talked a little bit about it on here. So and what did she say that she
just she likes the freedom. She likes the Ring. To her, it's easier in that, and it's tracking everything. She's not missing a beat on anything. Anything that was important to her to track, because she plays sports. She used to play college basketball and everything. So
she's a pretty tall girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice and fit.
Little on the thick side.
She was like
So
a
she
Charles
works-
Barkley. She's a Charles Barkley kind of a girl.
No, not that thick.
There you go. I guess so.
But it's funny because I go into 7 different stores and they have one of their brand reps in each one of the store, and that's all they do is they're in the store all week long, and where I have to go to different ones. So we always small chit chat because it's slow in the store at this time of year.
We're down to our last few moments of the podcast.
Yeah.
We've done another hour. It's amazing.
So Super Bowl picks.
Oh. See, here's the thing.
Who do you think's going?
Well, you got to pull. I don't follow the other teams in the NFL as much. I'm definitely a fair weather fan when it comes to the NFL and the Lions, of course.
Let's switch gears. What about Notre Dame or Ohio State?
I don't watch any college.
Oh shit! Man.
Nothing. No, I don't have time.
It's hockey and baseball for you, isn't it?
It's just baseball,
Just
really.
bats and
I keep
balls.
track. Is Bregman going to be on the Tigers? I hope so.
I saw there's like a couple other teams that are in charge of them, but I mentioned earlier to you that I read an article that is saying that it should be Dodgers Tigers World Series with the Tigers losing.
They're starting off the season to get against each other too.
Yeah.
Again, we want to send a little bit of thoughts out to people who have their entire lives destroyed by fires. We're here freezing our asses off, and people are sitting around by fires.
We could always take all the snow we have here, load it into a truck, and take it out to California, and then use that water to fight the fires.
Fight the fire. Here you go. There you go. You're never going to not hear this song the same way ever again. Ready?
Well, actually, the new theme song, I want to get a copy of that to play in my car. Rolling with that. That's fucking sweet.
Let's play it one more time to wrap the day up here. Do you have any other things that you want to say? We've been throwing the format out the window lately. I like it.
Yeah,
St.
St. Pat's only 2 months away.
It's getting there.
Fucking drunk fest in Bay City. Gotta love it.
All right, so let's play this fucking thing and let's fucking roll. Ready? Let's do it. Everybody, thanks for tuning in, okay? We'll talk over this a little bit if we want to. But
I got a fucking idea. We need to do a kids show theme song to an Irish.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, we got to do an Irish one.
Yeah. Everybody, this is Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in to listen to our nonsense here. Stay tuned, lots more.
Every day, motherfuckers. Podcast killer got the streets on clout. 20 years deep, fights for evil side. Good as dumb, he the devil, ain't no place to hide. Going deep show, got them demons on call. Little devil whispering, make the angels fall. Mike hot as brimstone, truth is a flame. Good guy shook, Kid AG's Hall of Fame. Kid AG, devil on your shoulder, holding court. Going deep show, evil won't fall short. Whispers in your ear, got you lost in the game. For 2 decades strong, he's been fanning the flame. Flexing his horns, the spotlight is black. Broadcast legend, ain't no angel's track. Every word's a weapon, loaded and cocked. Good's a joke, and it's the evil that rocked. Spinning tails, mixing chaos and sin. Truth taking L's, Kid AG got the win. From the shadows, he pulling the strings. 20 years reppin', the devil's got wings. Fight the darkness, whispers grow bold. That is dumb.